Welcome to my brand new YouTube channel, Mixed Girl POV, where I share my point of view on what's good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe, please hit that like button, please comment in the comment section below, and also please share this video. Let's grow together. Thank you so much. A wife sadly loses her husband, a newly elected congressman, and within a few months, she wins the seat that he never had a chance to fill. It's Feel Good Friday, y'all. Let's talk. Republican Luke Letlow ran for Louisiana's 5th Congressional District last year in 2020 and won on December 5th. Luke announced on December 18th that he tested positive for COVID-19. His condition deteriorated and he ended up going into intensive care. Sadly, he died on December 29th of 2020 due to complications of COVID-19 at the age of 41. He is survived by his wife, Julia, age 40, and their 2 small children. Here's a picture of Luke and Julia Letlow. With the untimely death of Congressman-elect Luke Letlow, that left a vacancy for his seat. There were many people interested in filling his now open seat. However, on January 14th of 2021, his widow, Julia, announced that she would like to run for the vacancy. According to Microsoft News, Julia shared that, quote, before his death, her husband had also encouraged her to run for office if an opportunity ever arose, end quote. The article goes on to share something she told the Washington Examiner. Julia said that she, quote, never imagined it would be on this scale this soon. I thought I would start out somewhere smaller, end quote. KSLA shared a statement from Julia's news release where she said, quote, today I pick up the torch and start this journey to share with you my vision and qualifications, but most importantly, I want to earn your trust, your prayers, and your vote. I'm so thankful Luke paved the way for the 5th District, and I intend to continue the mission he started to deliver real results for the people and the communities I love so much, end quote. Microsoft News shared that Julia has a PhD in communications from the University of South Florida. So she is Dr. Julia Whitlow. That's cool. You go, girl. According to the Daily Mail, when she announced her intention to run, it, quote, sidelined other high-profile Republicans who had expressed interest in the seat, end quote. However, Julia was able to receive a lot of support in her bid to win her late husband's congressional seat. The Daily Mail said, quote, a number of other prominent Republicans rallied behind her after she announced her campaign for the seat her husband won in 2020. Among those backers were House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy and Louisiana Representative Steve Scalise, the number 2 House Republican, end quote. According to Microsoft News, while speaking of Julia, quote, she was the best funded of a dozen candidates in a jungle primary for the safe Republican seat, end quote. I would argue the most awesome and the most cool endorsement came from President Trump himself. He issued his endorsement for Julia Letlow through his Save America PAC, where he said, quote, Julia Letlow is outstanding and so necessary to help save our Second Amendment at our border and for our military and vets. Louisiana, get out and vote today. She will never disappoint. Julia has my complete and total endorsement. End quote. So Julia Letlow is a Trump girl like me. Yes! Super cool. That would be so awesome to have the endorsement of President Trump himself. Wow. On Saturday, March 20th of 2021, the special election was held and Julia Letlow won her late husband's congressional seat. Yay! Julia didn't just barely win either. It was an overwhelming win. According to Microsoft News, Julia, quote, received more than 50% of the vote. She avoided having to compete in a runoff election. End quote. Well, the Democrats said that funny. The Democrats can't go and try to steal this one away from her like they are trying to do right now as we speak to Marionette Miller Meeks in Iowa. Julia Letlow made history by becoming the first Republican woman to represent Louisiana in the Congress. And she's only the third woman ever elected from that state to serve in Congress. What? Amazing. Congratulations to Julia Letlow for her historic win. She has lost so much. Her children have lost so much. But she is winning right now, and she is winning big. When I heard of her story on Fox News the other day, I just knew I had to do my next Feel Good Friday video about her. I believe that Julia Letlow can be an inspiration for us all. She just lost her husband, but wants to carry on his work, even while she's grieving his loss. That takes guts. That takes a strong woman to be inspired by her husband's vision to help make her community, her state, her country better. I could imagine that just getting through those initial first hours, those first days, the first weeks, and the first months, I can imagine them being so difficult, and I'm sure that they still are even today. And for her to do that, to still want to carry on Luke's torch, his legacy is simply amazing. I don't have the words. Excuse me. I really don't. But I can show you their picture. Let me show you the beautiful Letlow family. All I can say is, may God richly bless Julia Letlow and their two beautiful children. May He guide her and her children in their new lives. And may He guide her as she helps to lead her state through her congressional work. And may Luke Letlow rest in peace. So let's talk. Let's talk. What do you think of Julia Letlow? Do you find her story inspirational? I sure do. If you were in her shoes, do you believe that you could do what she did by running for her late husband's seat? Do you have any other thoughts that you would like to share? Please comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you there.